In the last 3 years, I've changed a lot. My stage name's Ruby and my real name's Lane, and slowly but surely, Lane has become Ruby. My stage name was just created to, I guess, give myself more confidence on stage. I could be someone else, but now I definitely am Ruby. I'm not the shy, quiet girl that I used to be. So I'm definitely Ruby now, and I wouldn't change anything, because having this sort of confidence is, I think, what every woman should have. I started being involved in pinup about 3 years ago, just after I got married. I had put on a lot of weight and I wasn't feeling comfortable with a lot of the clothing that they were putting out there. Being a bigger girl, you've got more shape rather than less shape, so you don't want something that gives you a lot less shape. So I remembered one of my beautiful girlfriends who I lived with, and she dressed in rockabilly styles, and she just always looked beautiful and feminine, and so I thought, I'd like to dress in this style. And then I was looking on the internet for dresses, and I found pinup competitions, and that's where it all started. I got addicted. Growing up, I went through an apprenticeship, and my partner at the time was supposed to be supporting me through it, and we had a horrible, nasty breakup, and I ended up homeless, and I didn't have any support. I stopped talking to my mum, and my dad had no money, and I really struggled through that, living in Sydney, and I had nowhere to live, and I had no money, and I couldn't afford a bond, and then I had debt collectors chasing me, and I roughed it out for about a year, sleeping on friends' couches, and I still had a roof over my head, but that feeling of insecurity and never knowing where you're going to be sleeping, and it was hard, but I think it's made me a stronger, more resilient person, definitely. Being through something like that, and if it wasn't for my beautiful friends, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be doing pinup. It's beautiful to have that support, and my husband's family, and my husband's just been amazing. So I think life's hard in general, and getting here was difficult, and we couldn't afford it, but we've been blessed to have beautiful people in our lives that have really helped us out. For me, even when I was smaller, I was still uncomfortable, and you always feel fat. Size 8, like being a size 8 and a girl thinking that she's bigger, and not having a lot of influences in my life to make me feel comfortable about my body. And when you look in the mirror and you are judging yourself, you need to realize that a part of who you are is your personality, and that's really what people see. You can be an absolutely beautiful person on the outside, but you may not be so on the inside, and I think people always see through that. I think girls need a positive role model for their body, and have someone tell them that it's okay to just be who they are. And for me, growing up, I didn't have that, so it's important for me to be that person, and really tell girls that it's fine. It's definitely hard, and we all have our struggles, and I think now I'm a lot happier with who I am, because I've just accepted it.